Welcome to God Bless Greetings, the place where every psalm becomes a doorway to peace, strength, and a deeper walk with the Lord. Today, we unfold the truth and power of Psalm 27, a psalm of David, a declaration of fearless faith and unshakable trust in God amid the threats and trials of life. If you've been facing fear, uncertainty, or the pressure of waiting on God, this psalm will speak directly to your soul. Let's dive deep, not just to read words, but to hear God's heart. And remember, after every verse, if you're blessed, type 2711 or God is my light in the comments. It's your way of standing in faith and showing support to others walking through darkness. Let's begin. Verse 1, the Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? David opens with bold confidence. He names God as his light, salvation, and stronghold. These aren't poetic phrases. They're the essence of how he survives darkness and danger. In a world where fear prowls around us like a lion, David teaches us the first weapon. Declare who God is to you. Declaration point. Say it aloud, the Lord is my light. Speak it when fear knocks, when anxiety creeps in, and when uncertainty clouds your mind. Before we move on, if this truth speaks to your heart, hit that like button and subscribe to God Bless Greetings for more powerful devotions like this. Verses 2 to 3. When evil men advance, my heart will not fear. David doesn't deny the presence of trouble. He acknowledges that enemies and wars rise against him, but his heart remains steady. This is the faith that sees beyond the visible. It's not about ignoring reality, but standing in a greater truth, that God defends his own. Type faith over fear in the comments if you're standing strong with God today. Verse 4, one thing I ask, to dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life. Here lies the true desire of David's heart. Not power, not safety, not success. He wants God's presence more than anything. This verse is a mirror for us. What is the one thing we're asking of God? If your heart longs to dwell in his presence, comment 2744, I long for your house, O Lord, and share this video with a friend who needs peace today. Verses 5 to 6, in the day of trouble, he will keep me safe in his dwelling. David finds security not in a fortress, but in God's presence. He describes being hidden in God's tent, lifted high above enemies. Even now, God is still a hiding place for the weary, a safe shelter for the storm-tossed soul. If this resonates, take a moment to subscribe to God Bless Greetings and go back to Psalms 1 to 26. Each one builds up your spirit for such days as this. Verses 7 to 10. Hear my voice. Do not reject me or forsake me. O God. Suddenly, the psalm shifts. David, once bold, now pleads. This is a tension of real faith. Confident yet vulnerable. He knows that even if human relationships fail, even if his father and mother abandon him, God will never leave. Comment, God never abandons his own. If this verse comforts your soul today. Verses 11 to 12. Teach me your way, O Lord. David doesn't just ask for deliverance. He wants to be taught, to be led, and to walk in God's way. This is a prayer of the mature heart, not just get me out, but grow me through. If you're asking God to lead you even through hard paths, type, lead me, Lord, below. It may encourage someone else who feels lost. Verses 13 to 14. I am still confident of this. I will see the goodness of the Lord. Wait for the Lord. Be strong and take heart. The final verses are David's personal anthem. Even in waiting, he holds the hope. He doesn't just say wait. He says be strong, take heart, because waiting isn't passive. It's active trust. This is for anyone waiting on healing, answers, provision, or peace. Don't let the delay steal your faith. Say this with me: I will see the goodness of the Lord in my life. Psalm 27 is a declaration, a cry, a surrender, and a song, all in one. It reminds us that confidence in God doesn't erase our emotions. It helps us navigate them with faith. David wasn't fearless by nature. He was fearless by trust. So if this psalm touched your spirit today, like this video to support the channel. Comment something you're trusting God for. Subscribe to God Bless Greetings and don't miss our next psalm. Psalm 28, a cry for mercy and help. Also, go back and catch up on Psalms 1 to 26. Each psalm is a gift, a whisper from heaven just when you need it. May the Lord be your light and salvation. Walk in courage. Walk in faith.